welcome. Yes, I'm so happy to see each of you today. Wow, it is my greatest joy. Truly, seeing each of you here today lights me up. I know that I am on path, and I know that you are on path because you are showing up for yourself. This is the live tapping experience. It's an experience. It's not just something that we're going to learn with our mind. We're going to embody it. We're going to practice something that's going to transform ourselves, transform the wiring in our brain. And today's topic is all about channeling the cosmos. And I really love this topic. It's a topic that I am deeply diving into in my own practice and my own life. Like, how can I get out of the way and let a greater intelligence come into my life and play with me? And when we can get out of our way, what that means is we as humans have all of these stories that we're carrying around with us. And a lot of the time, these stories make us shrink. These stories block our light. These stories put us into victim mode. They put us into states of doubting ourselves, our worthiness. Yet when we can get a higher perspective, when we can come into a deep, true remembrance of who we truly are, which is we are connected to the whole fabric of the universe. Our vibrating particles are one with the vibrating particles of the chair, of the table, of the camera. Your vibrating particles are connected to me right now, which is what this makes it quantum. There is no separation between us all. And we can understand that intellectually, but today we are going to bring it into practice. So we're going to discover how we can find a way to channel the cosmos into our life, to get those high perspectives so that we can finally have that shift. So I'm loving seeing you all. You are welcome to turn on your cameras. We're going to be tapping. We're going to be stimulating the meridian system. We're going to be breathing out a lot of the emotional blocks so that we can create space, so that we can create greater capacity inside our energetic field to allow more blessings to come in. When we are in a shrunk state, when we are in limitation, what's happening to our energetic field is we are collapsing. So you might even see it. If you ever feel depressed, your shoulders get collapsed. Everything starts to shrink down. When we remember our infinite self, we become more expansive, not only in our physical body, but our energetic aura becomes more expansive as well. And this not only brings blessings to our lives, but the lives around us. So let's head over into the chat to start with. I would love to hear, where on the planet are you coming in from? We have people all over the planet tuning in. So let us know where you're coming in from today. Coming in from Holland, Georgia, Vancouver, UK, London, Santa Fe, Germany. And I would love to hear from you. Where are you at in your tapping journey? Are you brand new to tapping? Have you been tapping for a while now? How long have you been tapping for? Love to know where you are in the journey. Michigan, St. Petersburg, beginner, beautiful. Rediscovering, brand new. Awesome. So the beautiful thing about tapping is it really doesn't take any type of effort to hop into a class. All you're going to do is you're just going to follow along with me. It's going to be basic a call and response. So I'm going to say something while tapping on my body, and you're just going to repeat it. So we're going to be tapping on meridian points on the body. These are energetic points, also known in acupuncture as meridian points, that bring in life force from the universe. It comes in the form of prana. This prana energizes these energy lines on our body, which have been proven in science to exist. They do exist. These energy lines then weave into the organs of the body and into the whole nervous system. So when we're clearing out the nervous system and these meridian points, we're bringing more of that life force in. Then when you start to take this quantum, you're going to be speaking about your challenges out loud. So your emotional blocks, your challenges, the things that are creating that defense inside your system, will bring that to the surface. So your whole nervous system is going to get a little bit triggered. We're going to tap. we're going to breathe in that prana into the body, and we're going to clear out all of those blocks from the nervous system, from the energetic system, so that we can create that space that I'm speaking about, which is the space for the universe and the whole cosmos to enter into our field and to reshape, reorganize, and direct our life. So let's be real, you know, we're all human, we're all moving through different types of things. And sometimes we can go into that blame and shame of ourselves. Sometimes we can feel sorry for ourselves, and sometimes we can even feel stuck. So today is a day where you get to really bring your presence to that and recognize that it is safe to feel the stuckness, because as we bring that safety to the stuckness can finally dissolve. Awesome. Tapping for years, Emily. Love it. Tapping for 5, 6 years, intermittently, 2 years, New Zealand, North Germany, about 10 years. Holy moly. We got some old school tappers here. Texas, rediscovering some experience. I'm new. So no matter where you are in the journey, just follow along with me. I'm going to show you what we're going to work on today. So some of you are already in the healing art. Some of you are in your own healing journey. Wherever you are in your journey, you can take this exercise. You can practice it with your clients. You can practice it on yourself, or you can share it with friends and family as well. So let's hop on over to our little share today. So this is what we are going to do. 3 steps to channel the cosmos in a tapping session. So the step 1 that we're going to do today is we're going to create safety in your nervous system. If you don't have safety, if you don't feel safe, it's very hard to let in the support that even wants to come into your life, because oftentimes that support could look like a threat. And so in order to actually receive the support that we truly deeply want, we have to create safety first. So you're going to hear things like, I'm in a safe place to let go of this struggle and this protection. So these are 2 protection mechanisms that often hold us in the struggle, which is like, I'm struggling, I can't let it go, or I'm trying to protect myself. So we're going to breathe through that to create safety. After we've done that, we're going to move into step number 2, which is discovering a cosmic insight. This is a very magical way of bringing tapping and making it go quantum. So we are going to do a meditation in the tap today to feel the whole universe holding us in the arms of love, to go back to that space where we truly come from. And when we can feel the love of all of creation holding us, that is when we can start to get deeper levels of guidance. And transformation really happens when we can allow higher perspectives of consciousness to enter into our life and into our consciousness and shift us. And so what better way than to call in the big grand cahoot, which is the universe, to guide us today. So we're going to do that, step number 3, and then we are going to voice the cosmic insight. So the more you voice and affirm what the insight is, the more you start to rewire the nervous system and rewire the brain to have these new thoughts that can then become your new operating system through this body, through this mind, through our life. And so we're going to voice these over and over, and we're going to allow them to integrate. So then at the end of the session, you're going to feel like, yes, this cosmic insight is now guiding my life. So those are the steps that we're going to do today. We're going to guide you through a little breath work just to align us, to bring us into the field. I'm going to ask you to get uncomfortable. So sometimes in healing modalities or positive affirmation, law of attraction, sometimes we do a little bit of spiritual bypass where it's like, just focus on the positive. But that doesn't necessarily transform the negative. It sometimes means that we're just pushing up against something that really needs to be resolved. And so in order to fully resolve it, what we do in tapping is we allow ourselves to feel it. When we feel it, that is when we can bring love to it. That is when we can bring empathy to it. That's when we can bring forgiveness to it. And these are the elements that start to melt all of the resistance down so that we can actually get the breakthrough that we truly want. So I'm going to ask you to get uncomfortable today. In the middle will probably be the most uncomfortable. I ask that you don't leave in the middle of the session, especially if you're triggered, because if you leave while being triggered, you're going to go out into the world around you and probably attract something that reflects that vibrational state of being triggered. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring the trigger up, and then we're going to bring love and all of that compassion and empathy, so the trigger can dissolve, so that our embodiment becomes that compassion. And so please stick with me in the process. Even if you do feel uncomfortable, trust that I'm going to get you through to the other side, and you're going to feel amazing on the other side. And after that, we'll do a little bit of integration exercises to help us integrate it, to embody it in our body. And we'll do a little bit of sharing at the end, and that will be our flow. Awesome. So the session is going to be about 90 minutes. So put aside some time, have a glass of water, a little notepad and a pen if you want to write down anything, any pieces of wisdom that come up in the session, so that you can really drop into the session with me. Awesome. Okay. So let me just organize some music for us right here. Beautiful. So to start with, let's all just get into a centered place, turn off any distractions, get yourself grounded. We're going to do a little bit of breath work just to start, to clear out the field, and then we're going to move into the tapping itself. Awesome. So to start with, because we're really working on opening up the aura today, I want you to do what is called an ego eradicator in Kundalini Yoga, where we place our fingers in a 90-degree angle towards us. So your fingers should look like this. And then we're going to put them up at a 45-degree angle. And to start with, we're just going to pant like a dog with our tongue sticking out of our mouth like this. Beautiful. Now that you've got that breath, basically the navel is going in towards the spine on the exhale. So we're going to now tuck in the tongue into the mouth, and we're just going to do it through the nose now. So it looks like this. And we're going to do this for 1 minute, just to arrive in the space, clear the field, energetic aura cleanse. Let's go. And just imagine, as you're holding this, you are welcoming in cosmic energy. You're welcoming in prana, life force, into the energetic system. With every breath that you exhale, you're cleansing out the old, welcoming in the new. Keep going. We've got 30 more seconds here. Keep going. You've got it, even if your arms are getting heavy. And inhale, hold the breath. Join the thumbs together above the head. Stretch the fingers up towards the sky. Keep the breath held. Feel all the energy rising up. Gently lift the perineum as if you're reaching up to the stars. And then on either side of your body, to the left and the right, with your hands, brush clear the aura like this and blow it out through your mouth. Pick up the energy once more. Inhale. Hold the breath. Feel all of the energy of the cosmos coming in through the crown, dripping down through that funnel between your arms and your hands. And then gently press down with your hands flat down the central column. Exhale, blow it out through the mouth. And now just close with your hands on your heart and just take a moment just to feel the silence here together. Just feel this space right now. Feel this invitation. Feel into what's been going on in your life, what's been coming up in your life. What have you been struggling with in your life? What are you wanting to let go of in your life? What are you wanting to find peace with in your life? And tune into how much you've been struggling with it up until this point today. And on a scale of 0 to 10, how big has that struggle been? How much have you been in conflict around it? And be honest with yourself right now. What's there for you? On a scale of 0 to 10, 10 being the highest, what is the struggle level? Go ahead and write the number in the chat. And then write what it is that you're wanting to resolve today. 7, 9, 7, 9, 10, 8, 7, 10, 11, 8, 10, attachment, self-judgment, struggling, inner personality, releasing trauma, feeling unworthiness, self-sabotage, living in scarcity, shame, uncertainty, believing, fear, attachment, releasing fear, anger, trauma, attachment, pleasing tendencies, wanting to resolve, and unbelief and fear, anger, attachment, physical pain and lightness, resistance to my inner feminine, releasing fear. Let's feel everyone's intentions right now. Take a deep breath in, hold them in our love. Hold the breath. We call in the support of the all-loving, unconditional, intelligent universe right now to support us in releasing, so that we may become more free, so that we may become closer to the connection of love, so that we may let go and move on in our life and follow a path of our highest intention. Exhale, release the sigh. And I want you to start now by just massaging underneath the collarbone. And I want you to tune into that struggle for you right now, what's been coming up for you. And we're going to give ourselves permission to feel it right now. All of the emotions that are there. And we're going to give ourselves permission to be messy, to feel the discomfort, whatever is coming up for us, knowing that as we feel it, we can finally heal it. Even though I've been struggling with, and just say out loud what you've been struggling with. I love and deeply accept myself. Tapping the center of the chest, even though I've been struggling with. It's possible I'm in a safe place to look at this. Tapping the front of the ribs, even though it's been making me feel, what is the most limiting emotion coming up for you around this? Even though it's been making me feel, say it out loud. I love and deeply accept myself. Tapping the side of the ribs, even though it's been making me feel, tell me what it's been making you feel. I love and deeply accept myself. Tapping the side of the wrist. And I'm in a safe place to heal this today. No matter how long it's been with me. Tapping the side of the thumb. I'm in a safe place to heal this today. No matter how long I've been struggling with it. Tapping the next finger, no matter how stuck I feel right now. Tapping the middle finger, it's possible my love can heal this. And I am worthy of love. Tapping the opposite side of the next finger, I am worthy of love here. Take a long, deep breath in, release a big sigh. I am worthy of love here. Tapping the little finger, I am worthy of bringing love here. Tapping the side of the hand, I am worthy of healing this. I am a good human being. I am a good human being. And I am worthy of love here. Take a big, deep breath in. Hold the love right there. Release a big sigh. Beautiful. Tapping the top of the head. And I'm prepared to look at this more deeply. To give myself the love I need. To finally heal this. Take a big, deep breath in. Release a big sigh. Beautiful. Tapping between the brows. Even though I've been thinking, what's a limiting thought that's been coming up in your mind about this? Have you been thinking you're not good enough? Have you been thinking that you're not worthy, or it's too hard, or that why try? What's been a thought that's been coming up in your mind? I've been thinking, and just say what you've been thinking out loud. Tapping the temples. I've been thinking. Tell me what you've been thinking out loud. Tapping the cheeks. And what has that thought been making you do? How's that been affecting your habits, or how you show up in the world, or how you're responding to situations? That's been making me, what's that been making you do? Tapping underneath the nose, that's been making me, what have you been doing in response? Tapping underneath the lips. And that makes me feel, what disempowering emotion comes from doing that thing? That makes me feel. And that's been overwhelming me. Take a big, deep breath in, release a big sigh. Beautiful. Tapping the center of the chest. I love and deeply accept myself. Exactly as I am. No matter how long this has been here. So I want you to tune in right now to your earliest memory of thinking that exact same thought. And if you can't go all the way back to childhood, sometimes we have numbed out memories in childhood. So just go back as early as you can, even if it was yesterday, but try to find that first time you actually thought that particular thought. It reminds me of, tell me when that earlier thought first began for you, and just tell me what was happening in that earlier memory. It reminds me of, tell me out loud what was taking place. Who was involved? Did someone say something or do something? Tapping the front of the ribs. It reminds me of, and how old were you when that happened? Just tell me your age. And the most painful part about that was what? Tapping the side of the ribs. The most painful part about that was? That's when I really started to believe what? What did you start to believe when that most painful part happened? Tapping the side of the wrist. And I started feeling, what did you start feeling when that really painful part happened? I started feeling, tapping the side of the thumb, and that's totally understandable. Tapping the next finger, it's totally understandable that I felt what? Say that out loud. Tapping the next finger, that's totally understandable that I felt. Tapping the opposite side of the next finger, and I've been feeling that for a really long time. Tapping the inside of the little finger, it's totally understandable that I felt. Take a big, deep breath in, release a big sigh. Ah. Tapping the side of the hand, it's totally understandable that I felt. Say it out loud. Because I wasn't getting the love or support that I needed. I wasn't getting, what did you need in that situation that would have really helped? Tapping the top of the head. I really needed, tell me what that was for you. I really needed, tell me what you needed in that situation. I really needed, tell me it out loud again. What did you need? And I really want you to feel that, right? Because a lot of the time we have these needs, and if we didn't get them at an earlier age, sometimes we pick up these beliefs that like it's wrong to have that need, or we shouldn't ask for that need, or we should deny it, or it just takes a lot of work to get that need fulfilled. And there's just like a lot we carry around that need because it wasn't given to us. But for this moment right now, let's just voice it with all of our sincerity and honesty. I really needed, what did you need? I really needed, tell me that out loud. I really needed, tell me again. I really needed, say it again, say it out loud. Tapping between the brows, once more, I really needed. And I want you to imagine right now saying it to the person who didn't give it to you. I want you to imagine that person right now in front of you and just say it out loud. I really need it. Imagine them, you're saying it to them right now. Tapping the temples. I really need it. Imagine yourself saying it to them right now. And in this conversation with them sitting right in front of you, I want you to say to them, but you didn't give it to me. Tapping the cheeks. You didn't give me, and just say what it was that you needed. And I really needed that. But you didn't give it to me. Take a big, deep breath in, release a big sigh. Beautiful. Tapping underneath the nose. And it's possible I was worthy of that. It's possible I was worthy of, tell me what that is out loud. Tapping underneath the lips. It's possible I was worthy of. Even though you didn't give it to me. Tapping the center of the chest. Take a big, deep breath in. Release a big sigh. It's possible they didn't know another way. It's possible they didn't know how to give it to me. And so we were all struggling. And we've all been struggling for a long time. Take a big, deep breath in, release a big sigh. Tapping the front of the ribs. I forgive myself for thinking I wasn't worthy. I forgive myself for thinking I wasn't worthy. Because I am worthy. I'm worthy of all of the love and support of the universe. Because I am a child of God. And I am worthy of all the love and support of the universe. Even though who couldn't give it to you. Big deep breath, release a big sigh. And it's possible the universe wants me to have what? Tell me what it is. Tapping the side of the ribs. It's possible the universe wants me to have, tell me what that is. Tapping the side of the wrist. It's possible the universe wants me to have. And I am worthy of it. Tapping the side of the thumb. It's possible the universe wants me to have what? Tell me it out loud. Take a long, slow, deep breath in. Release a big sigh. Beautiful. Tapping the next finger. And it's possible I can allow that into my life. Because the universe wants me to have it. Tapping the next finger. The universe needs me to have it. It's possible I can do greater work on the planet if I receive it. It's possible I can show up more for the world if I receive it. It's possible I will feel better and help others feel better if I have it. And it's possible the universe wants that. Big, deep breath in, release a big sigh. Beautiful. Tapping the opposite side of the next finger. And I am ready to receive that now. I am ready to receive what? Tell me what it is. I want you to describe it out loud. Describe exactly how it looks, what it feels like. I am ready to receive. Because I'm worthy. I am ready to receive. Describe it again. Because the universe wants that for me. Big, deep breath in, release a big sigh. Beautiful. Tapping the inside of the little finger. And I'm ready to receive that now. I'm ready to let go of the struggle and step into the powerful gifts of the universe. And tune into any resistance, any holding back, any excuses, any pushing, any hiding, any defense mechanisms. Feel all of those right now. And just imagine that the whole universe is just holding all of those protection mechanisms in a big blanket of compassion and empathy and love and presence and patience. And feel that blanket of love holding all of that right now. So much love from the universe, so much compassion, so much care, holding all of your resistance, all of your pain, all of your defense, all of your pushback, all of your denial. Feel all of the universe holding it right now. Take a deep breath in and release a big sigh. Beautiful. Tapping the side of the hand. I'm receiving. Tell me what you're ready to receive. Beautiful. I am ready to finally let what in? Tapping the top of the head. I am ready to finally let what in? And I can do this now. Take a big, deep breath in, release a big sigh. Beautiful. Tapping between the brows. Okay, you guys ready to allow this into your life? Give me a little thumbs up if you are. Beautiful. So I want you to tune back into that earlier memory that you had, where you weren't getting that, where you weren't supported in that way. And I want you to tune into the most painful part again of that memory, And as you're tuning into it right now, I want you to zone in to all of the difficulty that was happening in that frame by frame. And as you tune into that right now, as you feel it, as if it's happening, as if you're watching it in a movie and you're the character in that movie, what are the sensations in your body? What does it feel like in your body? What's the texture of it, if there was a texture? Is it hard? Is it prickly? Is it heavy? Is it festering? Is it oozing? What's the texture of it? Is it metallic? Lean into that discomfort right now of what that was. Hold it in all of the love and compassion of the universe right now for how hard and confusing that was. Take a big, deep breath in and release a big sigh. Beautiful. Tapping the side of the facial muscles here and the cheekbones. Tune into that point right now that was really difficult. Feel it right now. And I want you just to imagine that while you're in that part of the memory, while you're feeling all that discomfort, while you're feeling trapped and not knowing what to do or where to go or how to handle it, when you're totally lost in that confusion, totally stuck in that moment, I want you to imagine that there is a light inside of your being right now that you're becoming aware of. And that light inside of you is getting better and brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter. And you're feeling this light inside you get brighter and brighter in this moment. So much more and more brightness opening you up from the inside. Feeling your whole being, filling your whole body up right now with light. And then I want you to imagine that there's all this light all around you in this moment as well now. And the light around you is now merging with the light within you. And all uncertainty, all fear, all pain, all discomfort, all worry, all concern, all struggle is being cleared right now with this light as it magnifies from the inside and the outside. Take a deep breath in and release a big sigh. Feel the light filling up your whole being. Feel into any discomfort still there. Bring light right there. Inhale. Let it all go right now. Exhale. Feel that light getting more and more powerful, stronger inside of you. Tapping underneath the nose. That this light is the eternal well, the eternal fire, the eternal source within you that knows its eternal space. Feel it becoming stronger in your energy field right now. Feel your energy field being filled up like the sun right now. That nothing can get in there right now other than this expansive, expanding light, filling up every shadow with light. Take a big deep breath in and release a big sigh. Tapping underneath the lips. As you feel the strength of this light in your being in this moment, I want you to imagine like the sun that gives off rays of light to the earth, just shining rays out into the field around you, creating harmony, feeling openness, feeling things shifting right now. Take a big deep breath, release a big sigh. Ah. Tapping the center of the chest. And what does this light that is who you truly are want to do in that moment? What's it guiding you to do in that moment? What's it guiding through the full presence, through the full power of its energy? What's it guiding you to do in that moment? It's guiding me. Tell me what it wants to do with your life force in that moment. Feel that right now. Just feel what it is. Tune in. Take a long, deep breath in. Release a big sigh. Beautiful. Tapping the front of the ribs. Guiding me to what? What's it want to do in this moment? It's guiding me to and I have the space to do this. I have the space to what? And I can do this. Take a big, deep breath in, release a big sigh. Tapping the side of the ribs. I want you to write in the chat area what it's guiding you to do in this moment. And then come back to tapping on the sides of the ribs. It's guiding me to love life. It's guiding me to love and to lead with love. Tapping the side of the wrist. It's guiding me. Keep telling me what it's guiding you to do. It's guiding me to dance and sing, to fully accept myself, to dream bigger, to go for it, to choose happiness, to heal, to expand, to have fun, to shine my light, to make my dreams come true. It's guiding me to what? Tell me what it's guiding you to do. Take a big, deep breath in, release a big sigh. Beautiful. Tapping the side of the thumb, and I forgive myself for not knowing that then. I forgive myself for feeling lost then. I am remembering now who I truly am. And there is space to be me. Tapping the next finger, and now in that moment, in that memory, I want you to imagine that you're getting that light, you're getting that remembrance right now that's opening up. And you look over into the corner of the frame, and there is your higher self who's been living this light, who's been living this love, who's been living this wisdom for 50 years. Who's been living this wisdom ever since that day you tapped with that lady on the computer. And who has embodied this wisdom, and that wisdom has transformed their life. And I want you to look into the wisdom of this elder who is fully embodied that, who has living that, who is so connected to that truth. And I want you to see the power of their love and their deep knowing and their care for what happened in that moment, how hard it was. And I want you to see them walk over to you, and I want you to feel their love for how hard that was. And I want you just to see them look at you in the eyes with all of their love right now. And I want you to see them wrap their arms around you in so much love for that moment of growth that it offered you. And then feel all of their love holding you in that particular moment. Take a big, deep breath, release a big sigh. Tapping the next finger. And this higher self who's been embodying this their whole life, that's looking back at this earlier version of you now, has something to share with you. What is the message that they want to share with you in this moment? What is their message for you? Tapping the opposite side of the next finger. Their message is, tell me what that is. Their message is, take a long, deep breath into that message. Feel that message becoming more and more expansive inside your being. Take a long, deep breath into that message. Feel it integrating into your field right now, integrating into all that you are. Take a long, deep breath into that. Release a big sigh. Tapping the little finger. They're telling me. What is their message to you right now? Say it out loud. Tapping the side of the hand. They're telling me. Say the message out loud again. They're telling me. Take a big, deep breath into that message. Release a big sigh. I've got this. I've got this. I've got the wisdom from my higher self. Take another big, deep breath in, release a big sigh. Beautiful. Tapping the top of the head. And I want you to imagine that you're now taking that piece of wisdom with you out into your life now today. And I want you to imagine what that looks like in your life when you take that out into your relationships, your activities, the things you're doing, your relationships, the opportunities. I want you to imagine yourself taking that field of energy with you. Take a big, deep breath into that. Release a big sigh. Beautiful. Tapping between the brows. And I want you to imagine it in your life right now. What's happening when you take that with you? And I want you to describe all the positive things that get to happen when you take that with me. I am, tell me what that is. Tapping the cheeks. And what does that feel like inside when you allow yourself to fully embody that? It makes me feel, tell me what it makes you feel. And then go ahead and write it in the chat, the top 3 positive feelings that you get from that. And then come back to tapping. Tapping underneath the nose, it makes me feel. And that makes me feel connected, loved, light, alive, free, fearless, peaceful, fulfilled, rejuvenated, grounded and strong, open for the future, free and safe, confident and relaxed, profitable, loved, optimistic. Tapping underneath the lips, it makes me feel. Tell me the top 3 positive feelings for you. Beautiful. Tapping the center of the chest. This is who I truly am. This is my next level. This is what I came to discover. This is me getting the message. It makes me feel. Tell me what it makes you feel. Tapping the front of the ribs, and I'm taking this with me now. What are you taking with you? What is the piece of wisdom? I want you to say it out loud. I'm taking. Tell me the wisdom. Speak it, discuss it, describe it. How does it move through your reality? How does it move through the situations in your life? Go on a little rant, talk it out loud. How when this fully integrates into your life, who do you become and how do you show up? I am, and this is happening, and I believe this, and I'm doing this, and this is how others are responding to it. Feel it right now, imagine it, visualize it as if it's happening. Now feel all of those positive emotions with it right now that come with that wisdom. And feel them integrating right now into your life. Expand how good they feel. Expand it by 50%. Like, wow, can you really allow that to fully expand into your life right now? And I want you to imagine it getting bigger and brighter and more 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 expansive. Feel it expanding out into the whole field around you right now. Feel everything touched by this frequency. Everything opening up more and more and more and more and more by this frequency. Take a big, deep breath in, release a big sigh. Good. Tapping the side of the ribs. I can allow this into my life now. Tapping the side of the wrist is possible. This is easy and natural. And I'm allowing it to expand now. I am expanding. I am expanding. Big deep breath in. Feel into any resistance right now. Take a big deep breath. Let it go. I want you all just to stand up with me right now. And I want you just to shake your body around. I want you to shake out anything that you've been holding on to right now. Imagine your arms, imagine your head, imagine everything becoming loose. You're just shaking the energy right now. Move the energy. This is particles of water bouncing up, releasing old information. Shake it out right now. Take all your body. Let the weight of your heels jump up and down. Feel that little bit of pressure on the earth as it shakes your whole warrior system free from the past right now. Shake it out. Let the heels bounce with a strong, firm landing up and down. Feel all of that vibrating through your whole body. Shake it out. Everyone take a big, deep breath. Release a big sigh. Once more, big, deep breath, big sigh. Beautiful. Come back to sitting down, placing one hand on your chest, one hand on your belly. Feel this heart racing right now. Gently press into the chest right now. Feel the power of pressing into the chest. Take a deep breath in. Feel your whole body open prana. Hold that breath. Exhale it all out. Inhale, hold the breath again. Fill up your whole field with light right now. Inhale all of that prana. Inhale it in. Imagine all of your field being energized with the power of your heart right now. Exhale it out. Take one more deep breath in. Inhale, fill up the whole field with light. Pressing into the chest. Exhale, release it all out. Keeping your eyes closed. Life force moving through your whole body right now. And feel this inward conversation with yourself and the whole cosmos. And if there's a message vibrating through you and the whole of the cosmos right now, what does it want to say to you? What's the message from the cosmos? Take a deep breath into that message, knowing that this is a gift for you from all of the cosmos. Inhale. And then exhale, release it all out. So I want you just to give your little chest a little massage here. Feel the heart opening up. You just feel like you're pulling the energy open right now. Feel all of that love that wants to come through you out of your chest into every situation. Take a deep breath into it. Feel the heart opening up. Exhale, feel the heart pouring love into every situation, every relationship right now. So much love being poured into everything. Take it in, release. Now go ahead and write into the chat area what the message is from the cosmos to you right now. I am safe, I am strong and powerful, I am free, I am light, you are safe and loved, I am safe, I am okay, I am safe, I am a gift to be shared, I am safe, you can do it, we love you, we love every version of you and everyone and everything in this world, you are ready for your world-class love, I rock. All is well, enjoy, connect. I am abundant. You are so loved. You are loved. Keep going. Focus on what you can do to share I am ready to receive all the blessings. Surrender. I love you so much, darling. You are love. Safe to open up. I am grateful. I am always supported by the love of the universe. I am ready to show up as the divine being that I am. I am safe and at peace. Feel everyone's prayers right now, rubbing your hands together, feeling everyone's prayers coming from the cosmos. And feel all of the gifts of everyone's message that are also for you as well. All these messages are for you too. Take a long, deep breath in. Place your hands on your chest. Receive all of everyone's messages for yourself. Exhale. Take another deep breath in. Inhale. Rub your hands together once more. And now send it to everyone in the space. Exhale. Filling everyone's the gift now. Feel the space of this collective field. Feel yourself in the collective field. Feel yourself receiving the collective field that we are co-creating. Take a deep breath into that. Hold the breath. Exhale slowly. And now just tuning in, placing your hands on your lap, tuning into the piece that you are working on today. And on a scale of 0 to 10, where were you at the start of the session? Feeling yourself resting, relaxing in this new space. And where are you now on a scale of 0 to 10? What has the number come to? You can go ahead and write that down. 9 to a 2, 10 to a 3, 9 to a 0, 9 to a 3, 10 to a 2, 8 to a 3, 8 to a 2, 7 to a 0, 8 to a 2, 10 to a 0, 7 to a 2, 10 to a 5, 8 to a 1, 7 to a 4, 10 to a 3, 9 to a 0. Beautiful. 8 to a 3, 8 to a 1. Beautiful, my loves. Thank you for allowing yourself to open to this amazing, benevolent intelligence that is seeking in every single moment to love us. And thank you for sharing in a practice that allows us to let go so that we can finally receive it. And when I think about intelligence, I think the highest level of intelligence is unconditional love. And that is the field that we are all held in the whole time, even when we don't know it. And that field of unconditional love is helping us grow. And so thank you for doing this work with me today. I'm going to give a couple people an opportunity to share anything that they discovered in the journey. Perhaps it was a memory that they discovered and were able to heal, or a piece of wisdom that came from the universe, or a piece of wisdom that came from their higher self. Well, I want to thank you all for sharing with us today. We are actually moving this live class to once a month. So you guys will get an email when the next one is. There's so many ways that we can stay in contact. If you wanted to join me on my Instagram, you can always go to Jennifer_Partridge. I leave little magical downloads there. You guys are going to get a replay so that you can do this again. Also, every week we send out different tapping sessions that you can do, which are fun. And then a few times a year, we open up different programs. We're currently in a certification program right now and another healing program. The next one will open up in a couple of months. So if you're at all interested in becoming a tapping coach, or you want to do some of those deeper works, I will keep you posted as those open up as well. And yeah, just celebrating you all. Thank you for loving yourself. Thank you for knowing your power, your infinite potential. Thank you for remembering that the universe is holding you in every single moment. And that is part of your journey as you continue to grow. And you don't have to have it all figured out. That's part of the journey. So just keep trusting that, and each step ahead will reveal itself. Love you all, and we'll see you next time. Sending you big hugs.